Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 18, Poetic Society, and we will introduce ourselves first. My name is Nurul Nadhirah binti Muhammad Kamari, and my matrix number is 196004. Next.
My name is Bibiana and metric number is 198112.
My name is Davelinda Bintang Anak Stephen. My metric number is 1965X7.
My name is Syafikah Suardi. My metric number is 197481.
My name is Mohd Hafizi and my metric number is 198657.
Okay, today, before that, Aisyah was not here because she have another appointment. And today we will discuss about our first poem that we have created. First poem is my and Bibi's poem, and I will share the screen to you. Okay, our poem is the title of our poem is Please Take Care of Our Earth. So I will read first. Okay. Because of human, the earth becomes sick. The ozone layer depleting. The sun is now viciously radiating its rays, grasping the skin of a human who has no conscience. Because of human, the greenery land that we had admired before have lost already. The hills are a hollow place. The forest area becomes open field, destroys the flora and fauna's habitat. Young man, please take care of this earth instead of being constantly harmed by dirty hands, so that our next generation can experience its beauty, just like how we feel before. Bibi?
So I will continue. Young men, global warming is nothing new. We should not be silent. Do we want to destroy this earth again? No, we have to act. Young men, let's bring back the felled trees in order for nature to be restored. Let's share the vehicles together so that carbon dioxide can be reduced. Young men, let's restore this earth. Restore the freshness of the nature. Thank you.
Okay, overall our poem is about the global warming. Yes, about the first issue, which is global warming. So in the second stanza, we write the effect of the global warming to the earth and human. And for the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth stanza, we write about the solution um, to protect our earth and restore our earth from the global warming. So for the first stanza, I will explain the meaning about it. So because of human, the earth becomes sick. The ozone layer depleting. The sun is now viciously radiating its rays, grasping the skin of a human who has no conscience. So for first stanza, our earth become have much pollution because of human itself. So, and the global warming is um, caused by the human 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 behavior, what they do to the environment until the earth become poor. And here, uh, I write the other layer depleting because as we know, when the global warming happens because of the greenhouse, because of the fire, open burning, and others, um, others, others, others effect. So the layer of the ozone becomes thin, and um, the sun can the sun can directly um, what we call can you help me? uh, can directly give effect to human. So like we can get a skin cancer and others uh, others disease. So for the second stanza,
For the second stanza, what I understand is human destroyed our nature that we see before the young generation see how amazing it is and interesting about the nature. So because the human destroyed the forest and that impact the global warming and our forest, our nature forest, the young generation can see how beautiful it is. And then the forest area also is been logging by human until flora and fauna doesn't have place to stay or to grow. Okay, that's all for stanza 3.
For stanza 3, the third stanza, I will explain about the third stanza, which is we can see from the stanza, human gives impact on the environment in so many ways, such as pollution, deforestation, and all the change have triggered climate change, such as global warming. The impact of climate change, global warming has been felt everywhere and have real consequences on people's lives. If it's costing us dearly today, then it will dramatically cost on the next generation. We can reduce the impact today by planting a tree. It's very simple, but not so many people do it because it's out of the norm on someone. We can also recycle and save water. Recycle is very simple also. It's so important because the plastic takes years, maybe 100 years to decompose because it's take years to decompose. And we can do it, but yeah, not so many people do it. We can save water by limiting water usage as we wash dishes, shower, but changing the old habit will be good for the environment and also your wallet. But yes, not many people do it. So for the next stanza,
Alright, for stanza 4, I will explain it. This stanza means that we've been, we have been heard about global warming in decades. So when we were born, it's already happened. So I think it's something that already common for us. But the question here is, why is it not stopped? And can it be stopped? So for me, I think it cannot be stopped. I think it's very impossible. But we as a human, we can try to reduce it from happening. So how we do should act to that to global warming. In my opinion, we should care more about our planet, and we can protect and conserve more even after we develop a place, especially forest areas in our country. For example, hutan air hitam, our own forest, and other forests as well. So I think we should legally protect the protect conservation areas more rather than destroy them illegally. That's all.
So for stanza 5, as we can see, the poem said, "Young man, let's bring back the felled trees. In order for the nature to be restored, let's share the vehicle together so that carbon dioxide can be reduced." So from this stanza, so as you can see here, it is focused on young men like our generation. So our generation is the key to the future. So we must preserve. So let's bring back the felled trees. So it means that we must plant back our trees that we cut off during our older generation. So we need to uh, preserve the environment so that the environment can be clean and stable. So what do we get when we plant back our trees? So it is stated here in the poem. It said that in order for nature to be restored, so when we plant trees back, the carbon dioxide will get more be absorbed by the trees. So when we plant more trees, more carbon dioxide will be absorbed by the trees. So that's the point of this stanza. So and then let's share the vehicle together. So it means that carbon dioxide can be reduced. It also stated on the what the example of the share vehicles together. Couple is where we go together to the same place by using one car, only one car, so that we can reduce our carbon dioxide that being emit to the environment. So when our environment is clean, we also get the benefit because we every day we breathe what oxygen. So when we breathe more carbon dioxide, it is not good for us. So that's why we need to share vehicles together. So so when we suck the air, so with the clean air, so our body also can be in a good health. So the last stanza, which is stanza 6, young men, let's restore this earth and restore the freshness of the nature. So it means that once again, the poet stated that we must restore earth to the original state, because the older generation have been destroying our nature. So we need to conserve our nature. So such as things like we raise awareness to the children, because they are our future generation also, and then we need to plant more trees to get more carbon dioxide to be absorbed, so that our ozone layer also can be restored. And then we need to reduce emission, which is we can share vehicles together, so that our environment is health, environment is clean and stable for our humans to live. So that's all. Anything to add?
Okay, thank you.
So, in conclusion, the solutions that had been mentioned in the poems are effective to reduce the global warming. So that's all. Thank you.
You.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you in the next video.